Hey guys and girls, I'm Snowy and welcome to part 19 of Ackton City here in City Skylines 2. In the previous episode I built up this dike over here. As you can see, most of the time of the previous episode went into that. And yeah, this is... it does not really look like a dike because you don't see the contours of the sloped wall behind it. But we are going to change that in this episode. Yeah, we also built a dam over here on the other side near this industrial area. Sorry for the wonkiness. And you know, in the beginning it was like darn it. In the beginning it was like this dam was not giving that much power, and I was thinking, you know, off screen, let's get out of here. I was thinking like, okay, maybe it's just there is not enough water behind here. So I did a little bit of a tryout. So I close this a little bit, you know, this inlet, you know, sort of, to increase the water level in this area. As you can see, the water is flowing there, and actually it did leveled up here slightly. I even had to, you know, raise the land here, otherwise it would flood this area, so not a good thing. But in the end, when that was done, this water level raised. Now remember the last episode we had like, what was it, a few kilowatts of power, but now if we click on this, it is generating a nicely 45.5 megawatts.
Wow!
So yeah, that's definitely not bad. I mean, so this thing is actually working. Not complaining about it. Yeah, so yeah. So anyway, we let that go. So I said like if it would not do anything, then I would delete it, but I will keep it because I like it. Yeah. Anyway, we are going back to this area because, you know, this dike still looks like not like a dike. So if we look at the contours at the landscaping tool, here we see the contours. It's not perfect. So let's do a little bit of finagling. Let's select this option, a little bit of a smaller brush size. Let's get the height of this road over here, and it's a little bit of fiddling here because eventually this dike turns into just a road with a quay wall. Actually the dike stops already there, so I don't know what I'm doing over here. So let's delete this and just use the smoothie tool and get like water behind everything. Okay, that's not good. So let's redo this slightly and click this, because this is it's like sloping and it's kind of tricky to get this done. Maybe with this tool we could try it. So we click a right click here, and then from here we can maybe do like this. Oh, that kind of works, you know. Okay, and then a little bit of this. Okay, done. So we want to have also like another side of the dike, and we are going to create that using, let's see, a decal, a concrete surface, this one. Now let's see, concrete surface 1 and 2. We are taking number 2, and the dike basically starts here. So we're also going to draw it from here. So let me see, anarchy is turned on. Yeah, let that, we leave it on, and we start here. Let's say that the concrete starts here and then goes down. I follow basically the contours of this dike. Here, and then we reach the endpoint, and bash, we have our concrete surface. Now I have to admit, even though what a wobbly this freaking mountain, you know, I'm so tempted of just brushing it away, you know, all the wobbling. Yeah. Yeah, all the wobbling, it's annoying, actually. Okay, here we go. I don't care. I just take this, I take the brush size, go away. You annoy me. Here we go. So a little bit of space. We fix those things later. No issues there. Bum, bum, bum. So a little bit more space as well. Here we go. Anyway, now this is not really. Actually, this should have been had a texture or something like that. Now, there is a way how you can change this. Let's say, but I have seen other players doing it, but I don't know how. So if I take this option and I want to, replace this. Now I have seen with other players that they have a replace button here somewhere within this local area. But for me, it's like, I don't know. Maybe we can find it here in areas. Is this snap to the? No, that's not it. How about this thing? Snap to? No. Where is the option of replacing an area? Adjust existing. Adjust the area of the. No, adjust the existing surface. Okay, if I said this, show marker, then I still don't see the replace tool. Maybe I'm missing something, but I don't know. It's like, yeah, for the moment I have to figure that out later. What we will do now is we will create houses. We need houses. Let me check out the zoning over here. Oh, that's nice. We have like a bunch of zoning around here, so we can check out also what our people want. Not in this thing, but here. By the way, let's check it out. Put this away. And the problem, let's see, wealth is +7. That's nice. So the problems are unreliable mail service, small homes, and high water fees. Now, those are not huge problems, but we can do something about the small homes. Because small homes, we can fix that if we go here and we dive into the residential zones. No, correction, the low residential, and then we find the UK low density detached housing. Now, a detached house is of course a house that is big. So let me get that, and let me just make a 4x4 and see what happens. So it makes. Okay, it makes 2 separate houses. Now, I don't like that, so we remove that. We try this again, UK, and we do a 4x3. Okay, that seems to make like a separate house. I kind of like that, so another one. I also installed a mod, by the way. Normal wise, you have like 1, 2, 3 speed, but this one allows up to speed 8. But if your CPU cannot handle it, then it won't work. So I never tested this, so I will do it right now. So 2 speed, 3, 4 speed, 8 speed. So now the game really is racing. Really racing. Even the car. Can it even go faster? No, it cannot go faster. Look, the cars are now also racing faster. But let me put this back to, let's see, normal I have it on 2 speed, that is fast enough. So it's a little gimmick, but you can also do it the other way around. You can also now slow down the game to even a quarter speed. Now this is very handy if you want to make like a time lapse, or you want to make a flyover or whatever, so you don't get these hiccups, in your recording. Okay, 2 speed is good enough for me. UK, okay, so we are building these buildings like that. These are roomy buildings, like that, and like that. Here it becomes a little bit of an issue. Okay. Here we do the same thing, and then here, and then here, and then here, and then here. Yes. Okay, what if I use the picker mod, I pick this and I put this one just over here, bash. Yeah, and I use the picker mod and I pick this one and I put that one over there, bash. So we keep the space basically. Okay, those buildings we have here on this point, and now I want to insert like a little bit of parking, and you go from there to there. Thank you. So people can park their cars there, and maybe here on this little tip as well. So we can select like a smaller parking. No, not that one. Okay, so I think we take this one and that one, and we use the move it mod to put them in place. You know, a little bit nicer, you know, and let me put also those points together like that, and also in the middle, you know, relative here. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Okay, let's also put a little bit of trees and stuff, you know, in between here. Let's turn off the snapping here, and then here, 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 and there. And then somewhat, no, that's too small. Yeah, little bushes here in front. There, there, and there. And no, that's too small. And yeah, I think this tree here on the end. That's not bad. And then let's see. No, that's too small. And then here, 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 here. Just to cover this area a little bit off, so these people have a little bit of privacy, not feeling like, you know, all the parked cars there are, you know, looking into their gardens. Although, if that's the case, then actually I should use a slightly larger bush, tree I mean, there, like that, there, there. Yeah, to give them a little bit of privacy. Yeah. So now it looks a little bit barren at the moment, but as you have seen here, we have like a few props of cars, so I can just grab this car and just plonk it down here. You know, this prop car over there, and then just zippity doo dah. Here we go. Nice. So let's continue here and let's see what we can build more. So we can, let's see, so those are the UK buildings. Now I don't want only UK buildings. Let's see, Japan inspired single household. Let me make that the same size. 2 pieces of them and see what comes out of it. The same we will try out with the Chinese inspired single family house buildings. Let's see, we do it like this. I build it there, and this has not a 4x3 version, so okay, we remove that. So we take this again, Chinese, and then 3x3 also does not work. Okay, fair enough. We remove you. Then we need the Chinese, maybe they want bigger. Wait a second. Oh, these are, let's see, traditional Chinese courtyard inspired single family. And this is Chinese inspired single family houses. What's the difference? Traditional courtyard. Okay, let me try this, and then a 4x4. No, that does not work. A 3x3? Yeah, 3x3 works, so remove this. I pick this one. Oh, it picks the crane! Okay, we pick this house and we can just snug it in here. And those houses, those Chinese houses, they are a little bit ugly, if you ask me. If they are like that, look at it. I mean, look at this garden. You know, come on, look at this. There's nothing there. Let's see. Let me give it a little bit of oomph. You know, yeah, a little bit of bushes here and there. Inside, too big. Mamma mia. Okay, then also here in the back, a few trees. Okay, let me then do it like this. Oh, wait a second, they enter here, of course, so we need to bulldoze this away. And for the sake of it, we put just a car here somehow. You know, then at least it looks like somebody's at home, like there. And maybe, you know, the daughter of the house also has like a car and puts the car there. And maybe they have a helicopter. No helicopter. Maybe a bicycle. Okay. Do Chinese even bicycle? I have no idea. This is a police car. Yeah, you know, the police car is just standing here and just keeps an eye on them. Just like that. Okay, let's check out the remaining stuff, which is building. These were the Japanese ones. They have a little bit more garden stuff around. It's nice, but I do like the British ones more. Okay, now, do we have German? Let me see, UK. Where is that German pack? I also have the German pack. I'm 100% sure of it, but toggle all packs on and off. Yeah, the German pack is missing. Ah, okay. So China, and what is this? USA Southwest and semi-detached, single and semi-detached. Okay, let me just try this out. A 4x4. Yeah, it makes again 2 buildings. Dread it. Don't like that. I need single houses. Then a 3x3. That will do. Okay, you go there. Put the Japanese next to the American. They will have fun together. Oh crap. Okay, here we go. And we are getting there. Okay, now we are going to check out our school situation here in this area. Schooling, because mamma mia, we barely have elementary school is like totally off the chart in the negative. So we need more elementary capability. So okay, we need actually a small building here. Let's see, this is a French elementary school. How about this one? This is a small. You know, small because this is like an elementary school that can hold 400. Well, I think for this area that's more than enough. And then we go to high schools, and we can pick also a little bit of a small high school. This is way too big. And this, no, I'm just checking. City high school, yeah, I think that suffices. I will plank it down here temporarily because I want to give it some road. Like that, so we are picking an alley road and I bring it over to there, like just like that, and we move it then to here. Yeah, much better. Let's do the upgrades. Oh, that's not the idea. Let's do this again, an upgrade. Let's see. Yeah, there. And this one is like, wow. I think that is noisy. And it's also relative too big, you know, for this area. Although it could even fit here, next to the high school. Interesting. So you have this item that belongs to the elementary school, and it sits next to the high school. Okay, we can upgrade this one, and also we can upgrade that one. Nice. We can also put now a few shops over here, just low density shops, and we are choosing, what will we be choosing? Just the European ones. And the zoning looks like totally hopeless over here. Yeah. But don't worry, we have the find it mod. So what I will do is look for 4x4. We are going into the commercial buildings, and then we can find any commercial building we like, you know. We can look at those icons, and I even also saw, by the way, in the find it mod with some other players as well, that they have like a larger window of this stuff, that they can actually see more. Also something that I need to figure out together with the zoning thing. Let me see. Yeah, these shops do not need to be that big. Just low. Yeah, something like that. You can just place these things without any issues. This one. Yep, that fits. This is a EU commercial. Well, at least it has trees. It has trees. Okay, let's get around this corner here, and let's make sure that these people have a place to park. So we build this road out. we go into here and we find ourselves a parking lot. Go here and let's see. Yeah, these are fine. Like that. And there. Yeah. And of course, pay, and pay. And of course, we don't want these guys to park on that road outside of the area. So we go to here and we greenify this. So we have a little bit of space left here. So what we go to do here? Do we want to make another parking road in between? We can. So we picker it with the picker mod. And in essence, we just bring it from there to there. And that is not doing well. Okay, let's try this again then. We grab this and the parking road. Yeah, that's connected from there to there. Nice, nice, that's working. Okay. Also on the parking road we can have a few commercials, but also a few parks, because parks are also important for happiness. So let's see, parks. What can we put there? That's way too small. Let's see. No, that's a little bit too big. That's way too big. Yay! Oh, this is practically made for it. Look at that. That's actually nice. Yeah. So I put a few trees here, and I want to put a few trees more there as well. You know, to make a division here. Sort of like that. And it will be a mixture of multiple trees. So these people, you know, they are not looking in each other's backyard. So it's basically a tree line, actually, you know, with different trees overlapping each other. Like that. Here it will not be possible. The only thing what we can do here is make a few paths. So pathways. So they can already walk here or there. So this is sort of in the middle. So we turn off this. And then here we then just make a path going from there to there. And yeah, the remaining openings, they do not really have a function. So that will be mostly bushes and trees and things that, yeah, that would fit there. Maybe your odd little rock here and there, like that. You know, take a random rock, so like that. Here, and not there. There a rock, rock, a bunch of rocks, like that. And then with a few bushes around those rocks as well. Here we go, like so. And then those trees are too big, and then let's see, yeah, these are okay. So we fill this up nicely with some trees. Also here, like that. Even more. And let's see, so sometimes you have to also do a little bit of figuring out, you know, what does fit, what does not fit, because these bushes, you know, they have all different sizes, and sometimes they are too small and then they are too big, and it's always a little bit of trial and error here and there. Usually I combine certain bushes, and that gives often, you know, a nice colorful aspect. A little bit of yellow here, a little bit of red and orange, especially with these bushes. That works pretty nice to color the place up. Now even here we can do it, but you can also use a decal for that. You can also say, like, you know what, you grab something like this, and let's say now, well, let's say what would be nice, grass surface. Now this is, for example, very light, but you can try it out. You can say, like, okay, we do it from here to there, and then there, and then come on, will you stay there? Now the difference is not that big, but we can also apply another decal that is maybe completely something else. Something maybe dirt-like. Let me see, we have so many options. We can even apply straws there or whatever, or weeds or whatever, crop field. Now let's just try something unusual. Grass crop, you know, with this kind of color. Let's see how that looks like here. So from here to there, and to there, and to there, and then to there. Yeah, it's, you know, it is something different. You know, it is. Yeah, it's something different. I kind of like it. Yeah, the freedoms you have, it's quite nice. So here we will then use bushes, and we do a line mode. Yeah, that's a nice distance of 3 meters. So yeah, the last one does not want. Okay, fine. Then we place that one manually. No, we don't. We don't. So let's see. Despite these bushes having certain colors, oh, they have those colors. Oh, okay, nice. Then we place those also over here, different colors. No, this one is pink, but it's green here. This one is red and is also green. Oh, they mixed this together. Ah, okay. So we have, like, let's see, this is the green one. The yellow one, yeah, okay, and a pink one. It's okay, it's fine. So we fill up this area as well. Let's see, a pink one here, over there, and also a yellow one in between. Anyway, it kind of fills up this area, and yeah, that's just a little area what you're actually doing, you know. So I am now going to spend a little bit of time to make a little bit of a ship infrastructure over here, and I put that in a lovely time lapse. Well, you know I like time lapses. We'll be right back. Lucky dreamer. Lucky dreamer. Alright then, so a little bit of a infrastructure over here, left and right. Roads are, you know, put in, you know, all kinds of directions. And I also noticed here that we still have the, you know, the traffic going on. And I'm kind of surprised by that. This traffic does not really seem to go away. It still ends up here on the highway and also coming from here. Now it makes kind of sense because it comes both from this direction and from this direction, and it merges together into just this, yeah, this 4-lane road. So at the moment I don't want to waste too much time on the traffic issue. I know that they can take this off ramp here, so but from this side, yeah, they can only go through there, but they're not really going into this area. So where are all these guys going anyway? It's like, because I have not been building out stuff here for a while, and in other parts of the city the traffic is not really that hard. I mean, I don't see any traffic, big traffic over here, or even here, no. Let's say, yeah, even here, no big traffic. Nope. also not here. Yeah, it's really located to one part of the city. You know, it's like it's only here, and this has been going on for some time already. And I wonder, you know, why? Is it maybe because it is possible because these towers contain a lot of people, and you see all these parked cars over here. If they want to get out, for example, here. Yeah, that's of course an issue. So we have a roundabout here. So, you know, a little thing that I could do here is say to these guys, take only a right turn. So not a left turn. So here we go. You only take a right turn. And these guys also don't go in there. Just go straight on, drive on, and turn somewhere else. Not there. Maybe that helps a little bit. So then this vehicle, this tongue straight. Now these vehicles can hopefully drive on a little bit faster. It's not fully lane mathematics, but I think there is a little bit of more motion going on there. But for the time being, I'm ignoring it. So just let this be, and yeah. Okay, so I build out this area, and also I want here to, you know, having big buildings, big stuff. So also a lot of piles of traffic. So we are going for the big boys. The EU high density, this stuff. Yeah, we love that stuff. You know, those nice skyscrapers. This is not entirely working, so you go away, thank you. And let me select this again, and then, you know, put those nicely here on the tip. That would be a 4x4. This can be a 5x5, another 4x4, another 4x4. I don't know, 4x5? Maybe. And some offices as well, and offices over there. No, that is not working. I like these buildings to be like not turned into two sections. It's annoying. And sadly enough, you cannot see here, you know, how far they will reach until, yeah, I can plop them. I mean, that's possible, but that's not the idea. So this one is actually giving a bigger version. Also a 5x5, that also works out nice. And in combination with that, we do also a bit of parking. With these guys around here, we really need quite some parking. So let me see. Yeah, this would work out nice. Also, that road is not zoned, so maybe we can just put two of these here. So we take this one and we move it slightly over, and to there. It's touching that. Wait, move it, mod. A little bit back, like that. And let me fix also this road issue over here by boink, and then bash. Like that, and that little piece there. Oh, let's not forget the little piece. Here we go, and you there. Here we go. No parking alongside the streets. Maybe there on the end. No, not on the end, because we have these parking lots, and we also earn money with that as well. With these parking lots, and yeah, so we are getting there. Go. We might even put like a tiny roundabout here. Why not? Maybe something like this with some trees in the middle. Yep, that looks not bad. Maybe a few more of those, tinier ones actually. These, yeah, that, and then that, and here, there. Maybe another one with another color. No, not there. There. Not there. There. And maybe here one with a tree in the middle. three trees. 3 trees. Yes, whole mouthful here. That kind of works out. Yeah, so we still have all the demand, and I would say like let's just do crazy stuff and say like we are going Chinese on this front, and we say like okay, just fill this whole area up like that. Also this, and let's see what it will give. And also here we go all yin yang, and like that. And let's not forget our shopping areas. We choose for the big boys. This is the only big boy there is. So you go there. Yeah, you go all there. Even there. Oh, darn it. What did I do? We had the Chinese thing. Yeah, here. Let me redo. There's a rezone this stuff. Yeah. Okay, done. Nice. So we still also had the schooling thing, because the schooling was still very low. So we are grabbing the school with high capacity, which is, I think this one, the 1500, 1000. This is also 1500. Is this one bigger than this one, by the way? This one is 150,000. This one is 150,000. Upkeep. I know that this one is expandable. Yeah, expandable. Let's compare these two. This one and this one is much smaller. Oh, look at that. This one we cannot expand. Okay, that is already enough for me. I take this one. So we take this one and we move it over to there. Picker it. We also place one of those. Let's see what's a nice spot. Maybe there. And we can expand these buildings by clicking on them, make them bigger. You also, and you, and you. And then let's see, we can. This is high rise here in this area, so we can put a little bit of low stuff over here. Or low rent housing. Yeah, low rent housing. Up to there. And there. If the demand is there, by the way. Or just not, I don't know. And maybe a little bit of these as well. And we can put those here also. We'll create, of course, tons of traffic, but I don't care about that. I mean, traffic is traffic. Wait. This will create too big of offices, so we make them a little bit smaller, like that. Yeah, and then also in this area, boink. Nice, and then there. Perfect, and then we take just one little place for a USA Southwest commercial building, also over there, small building, and maybe a bigger building over here. Slightly bigger, and here we can put like, let me see, these are large buildings, right? So we cannot put like waterfront houses here, but we could apply maybe, let's see, what are nice houses. Small apartment building. I think these houses, these Chinese versions, are reasonable in size but not too extremely big. So yeah, we will see. This is not building because we don't have the demand. Okay, fair enough. Then we go back here and we dive into it. We remove these and we replace them with these. They're not building, these ones, because this is high density and there is high density demand. So I would expect that these guys would build, but okay. Well, let's see what happens. Let's see what eventually comes out of that. And then the traffic. Oh, here we go again. Now we have like this T-junction over here and we have this road over here. And actually, you know what I'm thinking about is I'm thinking about changing this road first into a 4-lane road. Zippity doo there. So turn off that anarchy and then select this button and then turn also off the snapping so we can put it in the middle. like that. And we can connect this up, you know, and make a T-junction, or how do we call that again? I forgot the name of it. I don't know. It's like you just make a 2-lane road just over it, a 2-lane highway. To the highway, like that. And we get the 4-lane road. We turn on the snaps again, and we make this lane mathematical all the way up to like so. Now, I don't want these guys immediately to dive onto the highway, so for that we use then the road builder, and then we click on this piece of road. And then we select the median, and we are putting that median here. You see, and then we select this piece, median there. This piece, median there. So they will insert actually here. So you would say, like, you know, is that then lane mathematics or not? Well, they have to insert somehow, you know, we're going from 4 lanes to 3, so there's no avoiding that. Well, it feels a little bit strange though, you know. Let's get out of this, and now we have to do a little bit of a lane connector work, because we don't want these guys to go there, and you are not going there. So you see, now it creates a division. Now you see this thing over here. Now what you can do here is you grab the move it mod and you go to manipulation mode, and you drag this slightly apart until it turns into this. Then you can use the lane connectors and separate it. You see? So some of these vehicles are still you know, doing crazy stuff because they're programmed to do. And okay, let me do it here as well, and then here. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's like, it feels like lane mathematics is missing, but it actually is just an on-ramp, you know, to get on this highway. If I turn this into a 4-lane road, then, well, we could. I mean, you know, for then there's some space like that to get just on there, and eventually they have to do it here as well, but not on this whole stretch over here. Yeah? So you keep having this division over here. The only thing that I don't get is, like, why is, let's say, this piece, you know, concrete, and here it shows lines? I have no idea, to be honest, because in Road Builder it's not like you. The game crashed. Yeah, that can happen. I mean, I was busy with something, and then suddenly, boof, the game crashed. So, reloaded it, and let's check out what we have. I have autosave turn on. Every 2 minutes it makes an autosave. So we're going to use this autosave here. So we just load the game, and we will see where we, well, what happened. And yeah, so let's check it out. And we'll turn that off because we don't want any copyright strikes from YouTube. So I was busy here with these roads. Yeah, so in essence, yeah, I turned this one in a 4-lane road over here. So let me grab this highway, this piece, and then turn, let's see, this one also in a 4-laner. Yeah, so they have more options to work it out. So in the end, this way of doing it with the road builder allows you to make a separate lane, and it kind of you know, it kind of prevents traffic from unnecessary merging. I have made a video once about it, and it works in a certain degree, but yeah, if it goes all the way to that city, we have like traffic for days, and that is something for the next episode. But you see also the traffic is coming now from there, through here, over this road here, into this area, because this is like filled with buildings now. And I do expect more people coming in from here, and I did not finish this junction over here. Let us do that, because what these guys are doing is totally nuts. First of all, we're going to remove those traffic lights. That's the first thing we're going to do. Bash. Then we remove the crossing. I don't like crossings. And then we are going to apply lane connectors. Here we go. We remove the U-turns and the unsafes. And you are not crossing over to the other side. Are you out of your freaking mind? And now I also come to the conclusion that if I want to make this car free, then it resets all the freaking lane connectors. So it does not help my life. Okay, here we go. We do it again. Yeah, thank you. Here, you see that? I miss the good old traffic manager, you know. I hope that TMPE comes back in its full glory. Now this is working out good. They are coming now also from this side and going into the city, and they do here the same thing. And here we can do the same thing as we did on the other side. So we go to the highway, we choose 4 lanes, we turn this one into a 4-laner, and we turn this into a 4-laner, and then with the road builder over here, I select this one, and we take a median and we zoink it in between lane 1 and lane 2, like that. And we do here the same thing, median between there and there. Here we go. And then we grab our lovely lane connector tool here, and we make sure that these guys are not crossing. You not, and then you not. And also here on this node, they won't do the same thing. Here we go. Now what happens is, if they want to go on this off ramp, they will just then take this, and they won't lane change anymore. And what are all these people walking here? Where are they going? What is this? Well, where are these people going? This is nuts. Huh? Really? Why are these people walking alongside the highway? Wait a second. First of all, I find it kind of stupid that they are doing it, but nevertheless, you know what? Maybe there's an alternative. Maybe if I just make it just a... Let's see, I see them walking there. Let me turn this off. This is kind of fun, because you know, why not make a walking path then? If they want to walk so badly there, we can even make it legit, in some degrees. Let me see, where are they coming from? Where are they coming from? Where? Let's see, where are they coming from? Let me see. So, on both sides of the road. And then here, I cannot really see where they are coming from, but that's weird. So, let's see, if we do this on both sides, just like that, and we connect that up to there, and then from here we bring it then over to there, and then there. If I have to bring this all the way to the side of the map, that takes some effort. Holy moly! What happened over here? What happened over here? Is this the reason why we have so much traffic there in our city? Because they cannot even leave here? I don't. This is a surprise. So let me pick a pick of this thing and let me fix this, because this is like, what? What happened over here? You go there. Turn this to the ground. You too. And also that one lane road. Sorry, this one. The turnaround point. Oh, the things, you know, that you sometimes can see. It's can really surprise you. So here we will do the following. First of all, that's a little bit too close by. Man, these segments are really long, you know, it's... Okay, so first we turn this off. We connect this here to roughly there. And then from here, we bring it up into the air. Slope too steep, sure. Then we bring it down slightly. So one side goes that way. And the other one goes that way. And then we bring it down to terra firma. And maybe, I don't know if you guys knew this, but you can also bring out pathways outside of the map. That's also something I did not know, but you can bring them out to the side, you know, to the edge of the map. But for the sake of argument, I do want to connect this to the road, so if they come still in walking, you know, from the road here, they can just walk to there. And here, it's a little bit close by actually, so I need to a slight bit of... Here we go. Now, if this helps, you know, with people walking to the exit of the map, I don't know. It's up to them. You know, we follow this road all the way back here. Let's see. I see some people walking here. I find it weird. Where is this person going? Come on. Destination. Ah, okay. You have to walk there, clown. Oh my god. Well, enough traffic. I mean, yeah. I think I'll leave it at that. I think I will do a little bit of maintenance. I will put a crematorium here and there and a little hospital. And we will proceed in episode 20, and then we do some traffic stuff and probably also some mass transit, because we need to move our people over better connections than they currently are doing. Now, granted, this traffic is just because of all these big buildings over here. There are a lot of people living there, so automatically you have like a lot of traffic. So this is pretty normal. Eventually this will disappear, but nevertheless, I mean, having a good you know, mass transit over here to all the way over there, like metros for example, would be nice to have. But anyway, guys and girls, thank you for watching this episode number 19. If you like it, feel free to give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe and the bell icon over here. A little gesture, if that, you know, that really helps me also out with the algorithm of YouTube. Also, this dike I will figure out how to change the decal, you know, of the surface area, and then I will also tell you in the next episode how that works. So I will figure that out, and yeah, and then I will see you again in episode 20. Okay, guys and girls, thank you for watching, and I will see you then. See you. Bye bye.